Sometimes I just want things to be a little more, well, a little less exciting and a little more, well, seems foolish to think of things of beauty in this time right now with what's going on. But what a fool I must be, if only to save my mental health. And it's pretty. Yes, it is pretty. Hmm. That's pretty great. Well, I still feel gay sometimes too. Now that Pride is winding up, and yes, I know the joke. Time for gay wrath, and oh, there are so many things to be wrathful about. Sometimes I try to deal with it, but the fact is I can do nothing. I can do nothing. I can just sit in my house day after day and feel lucky I have a place to live and create these little films or books or what have you. But at the end of the day, I cannot stop the destruction of human lives that is going on right now, and it's heartbreaking. It really is. I don't usually talk about politics when I don't usually talk about politics outwardly because honestly, I'm trying to stay alive. I'm trying not to disappear. I'm trying to, if I disappear, to know where I am and not be somewhere I don't want to be. So it's not that my silence is a silence. I mean, people always say your silence won't protect you. I'm like, well, I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Okay. Um, there are so many young people who are arguing and pulling purity tests and doing all this stuff. And I mean, I don't blame them. The world they woke up in as babies and children and grew up in has turned horrific. There's so many horrific things going on right now in the United States, where I do unfortunately live, and really is heartbreaking. But what can I do? Nothing. Nothing. I could light candles and pray to whatever gods or goddesses of my choosing, but that won't change anything. That might make me feel better, but it won't change anything for real. It just makes it look like I'm having a dinner party when it's actually the husband's meal table. Is what the dining room table has become. But and it's a good life here. I'm not, for me anyway. Oh, kitties, kitties, kitties. Let's. Oh, how are you, pretty kitty? Good kitty. You can come inside if you want. I just closed the door because I was. Oh, let's go outside to the catio. Oh, did I leave those candles burning? Yes, I did. Okay. Never leave a candle burning in a room you have left. Always stay in the room. I mean, I burn candles periodically just because of the witchy business and also the, well, not business, but the witchy stuff. And also because I like the effect. I mean, doesn't this just look... You just have to run through a moor holding it aloft and fleeing something terrible. Anyway, that's all beauty and aesthetics and things like that, which I may turn to. I turn to these glittery tchotchkes I keep around the house, the inherited dolls, the art of my own making. But then I just find I'm pacing around the house frustrated that there's so little I can do. I mean, I know, yes, people can go out and protest. People do. But I take so much medication. Oh, I need some coffee. I take so much medication that if I have to go without, for an afternoon or an evening without my medication or a morning, I completely fall into withdrawals and break down. And so if I was arrested, that would be, apart from just the general unpleasantness of being arrested, it would also involve very, very unpleasant withdrawals, possibly causing death. And oh my, I'm not really in the mood ever to die in a holding cell of withdrawals. I mean, the causes are great, but I must first watch out for myself and my kitties, because, you know, if I was to become a hardcore activist and go out and march and protest, who would take care of the cats? I have 8. We're at the Washoe County limit of cats, so I don't want anything to happen to them or any of them to become any sort of problem. Apart from my husband, my cats are really my life. I love them. My cats and what I can create. I guess I'm a bit melancholy. But I saw a really helpful TikTok the other day that was just kind of like this woman saying, you know, yeah, we can't save the world. There are things people can do, but do they really help them help what's going on, or do they just endanger themselves? I can't say. I don't know. I remember when it used to be safe to protest, but now when they're picking people up off the street and wrestling them into vans in Southern California, I'm like, yikes. I used to live in Southern California, and I miss the ocean way more than I ever thought I would. Oh, this is Betty Illuminati, and this is Nico. There, my sweethearts. Oh my goodness, it's hot outside. Hey, kitty. Hi, kitty. You're such adorable beasties. As the sun goes down and the light begins to fade, I sit here and, well, hope seems ridiculous under the circumstances. On a personal level, I have hope for myself, but that's neither here nor there in something like this, which is public. On a larger scale, hope seems lost. I just hope that in 2029 they elect a Democrat who can fix some